afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome back to the Mooloolaba Bowls Club, where we play the Sunshine Coast District Arm Bowlers Association are having their carnival against palm bowlers. So that's the arm bowlers versus palms. We've got the second round of matches today, and it's going to be a doozy. Joining me is Jason Curry. Jason, you've got the details on this upcoming match.
Sure have, Andrew. This is a blockbuster. Local Maroochydore boys up against it's a red-hot Kiwi team, mate. The Kiwi team is Neil Fisher, Peter Thomas and Steve Cox up against Maroochydor's own Alan Newman and Roger Mannering and Paul Warren leading it up.
Well, there we go. So the first roll of the jack went straight into the ditch, so we'll try that again.
Yeah, I reckon...
she's still running mighty fast.
Yep. This rink here is unique, I have heard. Unique in its way.
All right, well, they're underway, and it looks like the arm bowlers are first to fire.
Yep.
So that's their lead of
Paul Warren.
Paul Warren. Paul's using the grey dynamics, folks.
Grey specs.
And gets a toucher to kick everything off.
Can't go wrong there. That's great.
And the lead for the Kiwis is Steve Cox.
Steve Cox got a Maroochydore shirt on, so no doubt he's out here or plays here regularly.
Steve's using Taylor Red Lines.
That's it. Yeah, another good starter. I think they just got to pick that. She's a wider. She's turning. Just like the last game we watched. Bowls are ripping back severely. Yeah, just missing high side and underside. Finishes at the back. Here we go. Roger Mannering on the mat, using his red and white dynamics. Swirl. And he says to me they're the Swannies colours. Don't call them anything else. I said they were St. George.
George.
He weren't happy. Anyway. Finds the centre line nice and easily. Just a weight adjustment now for Roger. Both Roger and Alan have seasoned vets, won state championships, district stuff, play out of Maroochydore. Up comes Peter Thomas, and he's flying through. He finds a ditch. He's from Bundora, Andrew.
Bundora.
That's it, down in Victoria.
Okay.
Very strong club. They match it with all the big clubs down there. Here he comes, Roger.
Seems to be travelling.
Yep. You're going to get a piece of the jack. Cut it back to the yellow bowl. Yellow bowl is Steve Cox. Peter using Optimus. White specs, he says. Could be a bit of grey spec, could be a bit of red
Yeah.
spec, mixed bag. He's
little bit
cut
tight.
that on his
Yeah.
first one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3 seconds quicker, they say, than the bottom green. So there you go. That's the adjustment. You heard it here first from Alan Newman.
Alan's on the mat.
The Stick Man is his nickname in Brisbane. Premier League player for Windsor. Does not muck around.
Well, you said it was 3 seconds quicker than the other green.
Yep. There you go.
Talk about making a nice adjustment straight away.
Yep, straight up. As I said, he's a very experienced bowler. He's got a very good drive on him too with the arm.
That's good to hear.
Pretty sure he converted over
Yeah.
4 years ago. Correct me on that if anyone knows, but yes, he's had it for a while.
There's Neil Fisher with his reply.
That's
He's
it.
cutting a little bit under and short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alan on a good path again. Weight looks good. Just working back. Yeah, just tips that one.
Neil's on the mat.
Neil, very accomplished bowler too, from New Zealand. Yeah, just adjusting. Coming in nice there. Ooh. Close for a flop in. So they look measuring for 2 because that shot bowl's very evident there. Out comes the Bowler's Paradise tape measure.
Once again.
For any who needs, give Paul and Kelly a call in the bowl shop. They got plenty of those measures. Plenty of shoes. Whoop. We had what happened there, Andrew?
Someone's kicked a ball.
1 shot to Alan Newman.
Right.
Oh, big Roger. Big feet there. One to Alan Newman. Three-quarter. Just over three-quarter. Oh, Paul Warren start us off. He's using the DHB arm. Steve Coxey with his Taylor red lines. They should hold, but he looks like he's cut it a bit. Alan Newman just rubbing the chalk off the bowl. Yep. Good adjustment. Just behind. And Coxie on a wider arc here. Got a bit on it. Roger on the release with his St. George bowls. He's cutting. Good weight, but very good weight. He wants me to shout out about his team, the Sydney Swans. Being a Collingwood supporter, I won't do that. But anyway, good team. Peter Thomas up and about here. The Optimus coming back.
Shot.
Put him out there and they come back. That'll be a shot. Yeah, Roger poked it out there. He's having a real good red hot at this. He's got it in the belly too. Good trail back to his leads bowl, Pauls. He'll be pretty happy with that. These boys play a fair bit here, Andrew, so they should know the carpet.
They should know it very well.
Yeah, Peter get caught out on that one. Happened last game where if you're high, they don't turn back. Allen on the release. He's looking pretty on song here. Yep. He'll sneak in there for third shot. Lovely bowl, Alan Newman.
There's Neil.
Yep, Neil's up and about on this one. Yeah, he's close. Yeah, lovely bowl. Just didn't get the result. Certainly got the bowl. But yeah, he wasn't mucking around. It was a good target. Here we go, Ellen. Jack in the pit. Oh, bowl in the pit.
No, just stayed on.
Oh, no. Pushed the Jack out further. I think that's Neil's bowl, Neil Fisher. So 1 to the palm bowlers. You're going to get caught out here on this track. Just no movement whatsoever. Anyway, Alan will come back from that one. Jack delivered, 3/4, just under. And Coxie just finding the line. Weight's pretty fair. Yeah, well down here. Coxie Jack, oh, lovely. Just over. Coxie just looking to improve on his next one, and he has done that. He's drawn a clacker. There you go. Crowd goes wild on that one. And gets the spray from the skippy. Oh, poor Warren, he won't lie down. He's coming home solid. Look at this shot.
Lovely ball.
Oh,
Just
deviation. Wow. Wow. There you go, viewers. You get it everywhere. You get it on most carpet greens. Can be caused by a few things, but I won't say it.
Reply looks a little hot.
Yeah, it's just brought Warren's bowl in behind, which makes it a bit better for Roger. Give us a shout out, viewers, if you wanted to know anything. Arm bowlers versus palm bowlers at Club Mooloolaba, Sunshine Coast, Queensland.
Club Mooloolaba put on an absolutely fantastic lunch for all the bowlers today.
Roger gets a piece of the jack, squirts it over to his lead, Stephen Cox, for one. And I think Roger put a bit more weight on that, seeing that first one when it was coming down on the draw and she let go. He's put a little bit more on it and it held its line. And comes down on its line, and then all of a sudden, see you later. Yeah, good track by Roger. Down to the back. Alrighty. Neil Fisher on the mat. He'll be looking to change this up. He's certainly a real good shot for him. Meat and potatoes.
Tracking well.
Yep. Just going to hit that little groove.
Oh, just under.
I think you'll be mucking around with the next one. You got to put that little extra yard on it to hold the line through there. Nolan Allen, he'll play his famous blocking technique, which he's very good at. Just trying to slip under there. Oh, draws to the back. Oh,
That's a
bit
pretty
of,
big target.
that's a big meat and potato now.
Not mucking around with the shot. He's definitely going for it.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Got the split. No.
oh, wow. Got the shot bowl, but just didn't edge out the second. Didn't move the jack. But anyway, it's only one shot, so Allen can put another one in.
Don't think he's happy with that.
No, he knows.
Just the one.
Yeah. Paul just throwing same sort of length. A little bit more, but I think he's pretty comfortable with that. He'll probably stick to it all day. Allen likes to
Mix it
that
up
sort
a
of
bit.
length there, but being consistent's all about Allen. And he's certainly out there on that track now. Yeah, lovely starter.
Very good bowl there by. Sorry, Rex. We just had someone decide to walk into the.
Yeah.
Post
Hope he
office.
hasn't hurt himself.
Ah.
He's got to keep bowling, Steve Cox. He's just walked straight into it. Yeah, good little ply down here. That'll be 2. 2 to Neil Fisher, holding. See if Roger gets this line on that hand. Certainly a challenging line. Holding. And then let's go. goes Peter Thomas. Oh, just chips Roger in. Good little landing pad now for Alan Newman to come down and sit on that yellow bowl or get Jack to Rogers Swanee bowls. Big shout out to R-Care, Aged Care, Andrew.
Yep.
Major sponsors for today.
Major sponsor for the day.
Got the phone call for help for the tournament because our sponsor pulled out apparently a couple of weeks out from it, and R-Care certainly backed it up and really appreciated by the bowling fraternity and the bowling arm guys and Mooloolaba Bar Bowls Club.
Must admit, Arcare are very, very big in sponsorship and bowls on the Sunshine Coast. We got to give them a big shout out. They,
Definitely. Definitely.
They are keeping our game alive.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. He's up there. He's up there. There we go. Here we go. Alan Newman on the drive. Here you go, viewers. You can drive with bowling arms, and this guy does it well. Just missing on the inside. Draw another. Says the third. Second.
He's not happy with it.
Not happy with it? Well, he's on track. There might be a little bit of running, but I tell you what, he had a good line on it.
Yeah.
1, 2. Looking for a third. 3 it is.
3 it is.
Yep. 3 to Neil Fisher. Palm bowlers. Starting to get a little bit vocal around here now, Andrew. The locals have woken up. A few in the clubhouse and looking over the little balcony things they got and people walking past. Starting to warm up now. Yeah, Coxie just starting it off. Get a shot of that DHB arm that Alan's holding and Paul Warren's got. Nice and lightweight. Yeah, Paul just running through a bit. Yeah, well played here again. Here comes Paul. Just coming down. Alan begging it to pull up, but it's just not. That's how quick it is here. They reckon 19 seconds, so it is fine. There you go. You can see that DHB Alan's holding. Nice and lightweight. Handle one, just pick up with the bowl. Alan saying to Roger, you got plenty of room here, mate. Come on down. Get that St. George bowl close. Yeah, got to have it up. Got to have it up high. She'll let go now. Yeah. He's got the shot, Alan says. I reckon there'll be a few more inside that. Yeah, just missing on the inside. Weight was sensational. Roger will certainly give this a little bit more slash grass slash carpet. Yeah. Nah, fell in the same trick. Yep.
Just need that little bit more grass.
Roger's walking past, only going to give himself an uppercut. Yep, it's easily done. Couple of shout outs to the other sponsors: Manawee Garden Centre, BWC Bright Window Cleaning, Lifestyle Buyers Agency and Vendor Advocacy, FTA Forward Think and Achieve FTA Accountants, Family of League, IPN Values, IGA Seasons at Wisers Road. Yeah, out comes Fisher. Just misses Rogers' bowl. RACQ and 4CP. Wayne Netler. Live streaming. Promo. You name it, give him a call. Top guy. Well, that'll be the first one I've seen Alan Newman short and tight. He's normally up and in. Only one down, says Peter Thomas. A third or second for Neil Fisher.
Got rid of the shot bowl. A shot bowl.
Yes, that sound is very animated. Nev. We'll try and keep it down to a minute, the crowds. Alan Newman just missing. Had a great track on it. Anyway, takes the one. And Paul's been told to bring the mat and jack right up. Thank you, Nev. How's the sound, mate? And where you from, buddy? Alan loves the roller jack. This will be a very good end, I think. They're going to have to be on song. imagine that won't be the only one behind the jack, Andrew.
No, it's a very short end.
Coxie on a better speed. He'll nestle down there just behind the jack there. That's a good starter. Very good starter.
There's a hacksaw in action, folks.
There you go. Nice release. Saves the bending right down.
Saves your back, saves your knees.
Yep, that's going to be a good home. That won't go astray. And Coxie got a little bit more on this one. He splits up Paul's bowls there. Roger flying. And Peter looking to get something close here. And just gets down the back there. Can Roger get this out on a fine track he needs? He gets it out a little bit wider without getting caught out, he'll be fine. Sale Bowls Club, East Gippsland. That's awesome, Nev. Gippy boy. Roger Mannering. Touch it, Jack, and stays with it. How many bowlers at Sale, mate? East. Skip's got a good smile on his face. Alan walking past, holding one. Neil in his normal posture, concentration. Yeah, Alan on a good speed here. Not sure if it's going to come back. It's trying to. Neil looking for the ball. Oh, he's got a piece of it. Yep, just rolled it out enough.
Yep.
Top shot. Top shot. Roger just telling Alan, remove the yellow, 3 seconds. Whoop, got bad Jack. Jack goes out.
And a respot on the tee.
Respot on the tee.
Find out where it is. Oh, there we go.
2 to Alan Newman, I dare say, with Neil's last ball. There's one in the ditch. Alan Newman's bowl's in the ditch, but off centre, out near the peg. Neil with a runner. Whoa.
Just missed.
Misses yellow, misses everything. Skip's told the lead to leave the mat there and drop the jack short. Minimum length. Alan Newman up to his no good tricks. Short ends, he loves them. I'll tell you what, if Paul knuckles down here, your team's got a chance, Andrew.
Yes, yeah, I'd say so.
Because I enjoyed those 10 schooners at the break. I'm enjoying.
Good lunch?
Forward. Yeah. Looking forward to the other 10. But certainly a great matchup. These boys are seasoned veterans. They play regularly. Alan Newman, Premier League player. Did one player, Neil. All the boys, Roger. Hope you're enjoying this telecast. Give us a shout out. Where you're from. What club you belong to. How many members. How many bowling members is there? We'd like to know. All the information gets all passed on to the Sunny Coast Arm Bowlers. Sponsors would love to hear. Got anything to say? $115 bowlers, Nev, and about 30 with arms. That's awesome, mate. We were talking earlier in regards to how many bowlers we think there is, because there's no doctor's certificates anymore for bowling arms, so you can sort of go and grab one now. In Victoria alone, I had a stat, and it was staggering. 24,000 bowling arm members in Victoria. That's huge. Sunny Coast, they say they've got 100 up here. Statewide, probably about 3,000. Back to the action here. Jack High holding with Steve Cox, Neil Fisher's team. Roger looking to get close, gets a second. There we have it. Peter Thomas on the mat. Yeah, nice delivery. Here we go, right down to the jack. Oh, just missing. Just missing. Picture of concentration here. You really have to, considering how quick it is, and it's certainly turning back. Roger on the open hand. Coming in. Right. Come up short. He'll be slapping himself about that one. Alan and Roger play a fair bit of bowls together, Andrew.
That's good.
They travel tournament to tournament. Oh. comp to comp. A lot of comps up here at the moment in the Sunshine Coast.
Yes, that's right, because we're
Winter
right in the middle
Carnival.
of the Winter Carnival.
That's it, yep. A lot of Kiwi
Lovely bowl
visitors
there.
too. They come out for the weather. I don't know about the weather.
It's definitely a bit fresh this morning.
It is, mate, it is.
When I first had my breakfast this morning, I thought there was ice cubes in the milk, but it wasn't. It was the cereal.
Yes, us Queenslanders, I tell you what, when we're nothing compared to the Victorians or Tassies.
No.
But they can have it, mate.
Yeah.
That's why we live up here. Sunshine all year round. Apart from the deluge of rain.
Deluge of rain in the summer.
Alan Newman here, real good bowl, up and come. Here he comes. He knew he had to save, and he saved.
And how?
Good little landing pad there for Neil to come down on. Move, Jack. I'll tell you what, Andrew's gone for a little runner, takes his own out. I imagine Alan will just repeat this. His track's good and his weight's good. That's, oh no. Just corrected it a little bit and touched Jack for one down. Wow, so unlucky. It was a great bowl.
Bring in the opposition lead. He's got better eyesight.
Yeah, we'll hope them index fingers are the same size.
Yep.
Yep, too close, they say. He does favour his.
Oh, well, there we go. He's declared it.
Okay, well, here comes the Bowler's Paradise
Measure.
Yep, I'm sure Alan, not Alan, Roger's not going to give this away without a fight. Umpire, here we go. And he is handy at the moment.
Okay. And in comes our umpire for the day. He's had a little bit of a learn since last time. He's gone on the other side of the head. And let's see if Alan can get out of the way. There we go. Well, Al reckons it's one down, but umpires are in to have the measure. Umpires using the wide calipers today. And it went to Neil Fisher's side. Neil Fisher's side. That's young Steve. He's just a couple of feet short with that first bowl. Okay. Welcome back to Jason. He's just stepped outside for a sec. He's back. Unfortunately, the bowlers went down by one shot on that last end.
Did they? Yeah. I know Coxie was sort of confident, that probably didn't want to tell his skip that, you know, he had it, so.
Got a little bit extra length again this time.
Yep. Yeah, they got away from the Alan Newman length. Yeah, one front, one at back.
Actually, Jason, you'll be able to answer this question. People have noticed that Al's got a number 47 on the Queensland cap that he's wearing. Is that number of appearances, or is that just his number selection?
That would be his number selection, mate, for the Queensland arm bowlers. Or, actually, could be over the over 60s number as well.
Ah, right.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, sorry, that's an official state cap.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's his number in the over 60s. Very, very good team. That Queensland team have won a few times now.
Thank you for that.
That's all right, mate.
To our viewers that were wondering, there you go. Yeah, you know, you heard it straight from Jason.
Yes, he is a Wombat part-time, so I should know. But yeah, plays at Maroochydore. Been at Maroochydore for years. Maroochydore Swan prior to that. That closed down, but Alan's very big advocate of Sunshine Coast Bowls and does what he does. Encourages bowlers, that's the main thing. Can you check your volume out, please? I mean, I can hear you, then you're loud.
And is that to Jason or is that to myself?
Thank you, Rosemary. It all helps. I'll tell you what, Wi-Fi and sound and... Here we go, Roger, down on the good speed. Just missing. I'd say arm bowlers holding 2. If I could take a picture, Rosemary, and I'll send it to you. These microphones are pretty well right in front of our mouth, so it's either moving back or moving forward, but very frustrating. But anyway, and it could be me. Could be me. Where are you from, Rosemary? I'd like to know. And how many bowlers are your club, and how many bowling armers do you have? Arm bowlers. Still holding Alan's team. Alan playing that wide hand, and here he comes. He's going to sit down on these nicely. Little chippy in. There you go. Well played. And it took a lot to get the ball out there and get it back on that arc. Your weight has got to be spot on. Here we go, Neil Fisher. He's looking on target. Peter loves it. Oh,
Just rolling through.
oh. Two great bowls by the Skips.
Yep.
Two great bowls. Yeah, I'm gonna. Same thing again. Get Rogers' other Swans bowl. Can even Swan bowl onto Paul's bowl. It'll get him shot. Little landing pad, if you want to call it that.
Handbrake.
Oh, Alan's gone the other hand. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Ooh.
Two down.
Yep, that was the call.
Yeah,
Two.
two. I think Alan might have been looking for Neil's bowl, but I tell you what, Charlestown live, but play for Hathead. We have one bowler with an arm at the moment. Okay, well, that's awesome. If you could happily share this, would be great. If you see that one bowler and let them know how good it's going. They got competitions up here in Queensland, and if you're ever visiting, you can jump in on them. Otherwise, I'm sure there's some down your way anyway. Charleston. And I've heard of Hathead. That's 100%.
That's mid-north coast.
Yep.
Yeah, down near Southwest Rocks.
Oh, it looks like a beautiful. I'm just Googling it because, looks a spectacular place. Plenty of fishing there, Andrew.
Yeah, plenty of fishing.
What do you reckon, Rosemary?
Hathead is synonymous with excellent fishing.
Kangaroo walking track, it says. Holiday park. Oh, Rosemary, you're going to have to get us an invite. Get us down to live stream, your game only. Back to the viewers. Back to the bowls.
All right, we'll try and get a better shot.
Yeah.
There we go.
We got Alan Newman. That'll be a fine, mate. That'll be a fine. Here we go. He's moving. Oh.
As soon as I get the other camera.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Yep.
See if I can zoom in on that for you.
I'll put $1 down beside Alan Newman's name, mate. All right.
Every time he gets in front of the camera.
Yep. I'll tell him after, but.
Yeah.
Great bowl here by Coxie. Lands a jack. Go back to that shot now. Alan's not blocking us, that camera.
Yeah, I will as soon as I get it sorted.
Paul Warren on the release. Definitely a longer distance. Yeah, Paul coming in nicely. Just getting behind, which is perfect. Alan would be beside himself because that's Roger's favourite shot. Up and in. Rosemary says, hubby fishes. Hubby fishies. And I bowl best of both worlds. Oh, what a bowl. What a bowl by Coxie.
Absolute bomb.
Back to back crackers. Roger will not muck around with this. He will not muck around with it. Well, I didn't pick that, but anyway, what do I know? Ellen still be happy backward. Cole said, give it a whack. Skippy saying, whack it. How's he looking? He's looking mighty fine here. Gets the jack. Spits it out. Didn't follow. The jack didn't follow the bowl. Bowl didn't follow the jack. Opposition Skip Neal saying one down.
Well, they are right on top of it.
Yeah,
I've got as close as I can, but
yeah. Yeah, Peter Thomas coming up short there. He'd probably Skippy wanted him right up to that one. We got 7-5 on 8. We'll change that over in a second as soon as they finish this end. Allen on the release. Sorry, viewers. Yep, that might be close. Neil Fisher on the mat. Just coming in now. Wow. Just missing Jack. Allen out on the arc. It's going to try to come back. Here he comes. He's turning.
I don't know. Well, could be two. There we go. And the decision to be made. Looks like a three-way measure again.
Pull out the Paulie Hendricks Bowler's Paradise tape measure. Yeah, just going around.
And the score was 2.
Two shots.
2 shots was
Two
the score.
shots to the bowling armours. So that would make it. Is it 9-5?
I believe so. They're just about
On
to adjust
9.
it. They're not adjusting it.
Go on the release. Paul Warren looks like he's got really good speed here. Excuse me. That's a great bowl. Coxie going to be up and about with his second one, using the yellow. Tail red lines. Oh, gets a piece of Paul's bowl, but drops in for shot. Chuck high. Paul just walking down after Alan's absence. Toilet break or... There we go.
Fantastic bowl there. Just out of luck. Yarn bowlers find the 8 ball at the moment.
Yeah, he's sitting right behind the jack there. Peter up and about. Yeah. Steve Cox holding there. And thank you. I don't know about second shot. Alan with a little runner, searching, hoping. Drops in for second. Yeah, nice bowl there by Neil. Just a little bit too much weight.
I'd say the call here is probably for Alan to roll his own.
That's it. He's close again. Gets a power. Wide on the jack. Spits it out.
Spits it forward.
Yes,
Gets shot.
spits it out sideways.
Mind you, there's a lot of room with a
One to the bowling arm, but yeah, a lot of room for Neil, but he's got to get the weight right. Gently Bentley can afford to be a couple of feet. Oh, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Okay, changing the scoreboard now. 10 shots to the arm bowlers and 5 for the palms. Everyone loves a palmy. Jana, chips and salad. How are we going out there, viewers? Anyone interested in these matchup here? Bowling arms versus palms. Cracking team, both sides here. Give us a shout out what club you're at, what country you're in. If you're at work, sneaking on the phone, having a look, or got the day off, let us know. Yeah, good start off by Paul Warren. Coxie will be up to this and looking to match it. Yeah, good bowls by Paul. Good set. Coxie up and about here. Needs to turn down. He's going to get a piece of Jack. Oh, yep, flops in, gets a shot. Lovely bowl. Lovely bowl.
Very well done.
Especially on the carpet. Down here, Alan says to Roger. Come down, sit on that yellow. Tickle with Jack. Not too much, but just hasn't got the paddock. Weight was good.
Lovely bowl. Just out of luck.
Yeah, good try by Roger. And Peter will be looking to draw up there and sit on that yellow.
Bit big, I think.
Yeah, bit wide. Weight is probably good. Sit the yellow. Lock it in. Interesting to see what Alan Newman plays here because, yeah, be looking to get the yellow, but you can't go up too hard because take both of his out. Who knows on the carpet and what side of the bowl he hits, but he's gone it. Jack goes in the ditch.
That is not a toucher.
Zoom in on this one. Two down, Roger says. Two down. Alan to draw in there. Jack's in the ditch. Alan Looks like he's got good weight on it. Easy. Just running in, yeah, running in.
Rolling on.
Yep, it's coming into the view. Sorry, viewers, we can't get you the release and the finished product in one go, but that's three to the palm bowlers. Score will be 10-8 to the bowling armours. Full length here. Yeah, nice bowl there by Coxie coming down. Just going to get behind that. It's a lovely starter. Yeah, good release by Paul. He's on DHB at bowling arm. For those of you tuning in, it's the bowling armors versus the palm bowlers. New concept up here. Lovely bowl, Paul. Hello, Mary, watching from Fife, Scotland. 4/27 a.m.
Whoa.
4:27 a.m.
You're up early.
Yeah. Fife or Fifi. I wonder how you pronounce it. Glad you're tuning in, Mary. Hope you're enjoying it. Let us know, obviously, do you have arm bowlers over in Scotland? How many's at your club, or do you know of many? Concept here is really good to keep bowlers in the game and keep them bowling. Some have bad backs, bad necks, bad wrists, you name it. Pick up a DHB and let it go.
I think that's Fife, mate.
Fife.
Yep.
Yep. Rightio. Let us know how the sound is too, Mary. I know I keep jumping in and out, but it's bit of Wi-Fi, a bit of this, bit of that. Few apologies going over on the back the background there.
Yeah,
Someone's
right.
picked up a bowl, but it happens. Oh, lovely bowl here. Oh, sits it, rocks in, yep. Flops in.
That's a shot.
Yep. That's a very good bowl.
Okay. Let's just call it. So one down with that last bowl.
That's it. Lovely. Yeah, Roger looking to be up and about around it too. He's coming in.
Coming in hot.
Oh, coming in extremely hot.
That one went straight into the ditch, folks.
Yeah. go. Stevie Cox up again. He's running hot too.
As you can see,
Yep.
also in.
Roger looking to fix this one up. Here comes Rog. Great shot,
Great
Roger.
shot.
Mary has a bowling arm. Andrew,
Good on her.
took a lot of getting used to. The sound is perfect. Thank you, Mary. Is it DHB or a bionic? And how many other bowling arms do you have your club around? Better question, what's for lunch? Oh, breakfast. Yeah, what's for breakfast coming up? Not lunch, jeez.
Oh, let's see. I think it'd be some oat cakes.
Really?
I hope so.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Neil up and about. It looks like he's got great weight here. He's just going to cut. Yep, perfect weight.
Some nice streaky bacon, eggs.
Yep. What do they call that black stuff?
Black pudding.
Black pudding, yep.
Can't go wrong with black pudding.
Couple of sausages.
Right. Bit of the old HB.
Oh, I love the HB. Love the sauce, the Worcestershire. Can't go wrong. Hence the reason myself and you, Andrew, we're not skinny on the spectrum.
No.
But,
I mean,
got to enjoy life. Got to
that's
enjoy a beer.
Yeah. We do have a good paddock in which we roam.
That's right, mate. Going to keep us nice and healthy. Here we go. Just on the wide side again. Weight sensational to reach and set. Yeah. That's 3 in the clinker around the back there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
First
that.
time we've seen that for a while.
Yeah. Yep.
Pressure is starting to take its toll.
Yes, well, this would probably be the best bowling team here. And apart from there's another gentleman, I think he's in a state team. Oh, Alan Trine. Oh. Tips his lead in. Could be a few. Could be a few, Andrew.
Could be.
Count them up, boys.
I think it's 4.
Yeah, the bowler's paradise. Measure
Measures
comes out again. Mary, if you need some bowling measures, give us a hoy over here in Australia. Paulie Hendricks does a great job. Bowler's paradise. Manawee Gardens, Bright Window Cleaning, Family of League, 4CP, Wayne, RACQ, Seasons IGA at Budrum Wisers Road, IPN Valuers, and the most important one, R-Care, Aged Care.
And that was a 3 after all the rigmarole, guys. So 3 for
Three.
the arm bowlers.
3 shots. How many ends to go, Andrew?
Let's see. This will be up and back, mate.
Up and back.
I think.
Oh, your beers might be looking good. I'm going to have a word to my fellas. Wee word to say, listen, can't be doing this. You're the only person in your club with one. I play at Duffus Park Bowling Club. Cooper. Cuppa. In Cuppa. Cuppa Fifi. Okay. There you go. What a name. Wouldn't mind a Cuppa.
Cooper 5, yeah.
Cooper 5, is it?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Or in Australia, that's a cuppa. Aussie term for a cup of tea, Mary. Trying to be funny, but I'm not. Back to the action.
Yeah, so they got up and back to go.
Yep.
And they're up
13-8. 5 shots. Anything could happen on up and back on a carpet green, as we all know. But I think you're in a little red hot seat, Andrew. My boys need to get a little bit more adventurous. Mary, you would have heard of a fellow called Ryan Burnett from Scotland, over here now in Australia. I think we had John Fleming out here. And also Big Kevy Anderson. He's down Moama now. Lovely Scottish gentleman. And good bowlers to boot. Here we go, Roger. Roger with his St George bowls. All on his weight, the skippy says. And have a look at this. Woo.
There's another look at that. Nice
How's he
ball
looking?
coming in. Yes, just a little bit heavy. In behind.
Yeah, I'm expecting a little bit of a run shot now from these boys. Or something to, you know, you want to claw some shots back.
To be brutally honest, they probably need at least a 2 or a 3 on this end.
Definitely, yep. Well, shots there.
Yeah.
Shots there now. Trail jack, there's 2. Or get the bowl real fat. Square on, and that's 4. Oh, no, Rogers is still hanging around.
Roger's still hanging around.
Yeah. Bloody Roger. Hope you're watching this later, Roger. You're a top fella. Up he goes. Well, there you go. There you go. There for the plucking, Andrew.
It is, it is.
Couple 2 options there, but
I
definitely.
think you'll find Alan will probably put in some safety there.
He's a very good chess man. Yes, seen Ryan Burnett play a few times. He's a great bowler, Mary, and a good fella. Too wide. Alan says it too wide. Wow. It's just coming in the screen now. Wow.
Didn't make that shot.
Here we go. Here we go. I called it. Neil on the run. Get down. Get down, he says. Oh, what?
It slides on by. Alan's delivered on the other hand this time.
Yep. Yeah, well, you be putting in that Barry blocker that he plays normally. But watch this rip back now. Yep, it's that bowl. Neil needs this one. On the mat, ready to release.
Going for it.
Away he goes. He don't mind it. He don't mind it. Doesn't mind it. Oh, oh.
Oh.
Oh, unlucky. Well,
One to the arms.
that's it.
All right. Last end coming up, folks. At the conclusion of this match, of course, we've got a 15-minute break while everyone has a quick drinks break. And then we're back into the action for the final game of the day.
That's it. Big finish by the palm bowlers.
Lovely, lovely Lee's bowling.
Great shot. Great shot. Back to the bowls. Here we go, Roger. Looking to consolidate, get something to the back. Take them options off Neil. Paul sitting on it and behind, which you can't ask for anything better from a lead.
No. One on, one behind.
Please.
Oh, that. Oh, no, there is a little gap there. I thought it was a front resting toucher for a sec, but not quite.
Yeah, just getting the best backward in now. That's it. Another one back there. Here we go, Peter. Looking to get up there. Oh, no, it's not what you want. 3 short bowls. You can't win a game like that. Not pleasurable going back to the mat and
Nah.
having to play a Hail Mary with only one back bowl. Alan's got 3 catches at the back there, so yeah. Here he comes, Alan Neiman. Yeah, getting right back there. Yeah, just taking that
Split.
equation out of hitting it. Can only see him sort of drawing. Draw the absolute or draws. Well, he got second, so. Yeah, not a bad effort. That's pretty good. Have a look at the run on this.
Right.
Look at it go. Yep. Well, that's a target. Oh, that is a target. Gets both. Interesting. Viewers, here we go. Here we go. He's... Oh, missed it on the high side. If he had got both those...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
I thought that was the last end.
I thought it was too.
Yeah.
Ah, well, they're telling tales. That must be up and back.
Right. Well, everyone else is coming off, so imagine this is 14.
Yeah. Very strange. Because 14's on the board.
Mm-hmm. He just turned it to 14. He was on 12.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, good starter. Paul Holden just behind the jack. Up he goes. A little bit cheapish. Coxie looking to get up and about here, and he has. Well played. Well played, so. And falls. Gets a bit of chalk on it. Yeah, Roger having a real good go at this. Little crossover there from the next rink, trying to get on the live stream early. Good try. Coxie's still holding. Peter holding second shot, second fiddle. Alan on a runner. Gets a target, kills a jack. Jack on the tee. That would be 2 to the palm bowlers. Yellow and white. Very good hit by Alan. Very unlucky that Jack squirted that way. Otherwise, the bowl was following it. There goes Neil, just to add another one in there. That'll be 3 shots now to palm bowlers. Whoop. Whoop.
Sorry about that, folks. I just had a little hiccup with the microphone.
Alan in 2 minds whether to draw up and save this or go it again. I think he's winding up. Released. Oh.
Just missed.
So that'll be 4 shots if Neil draws this.
Which he should.
Which will 16-12 final score, I dare say. Oh no, 1 more end to go, isn't it?
1 end to go.
Yeah. Oh, Neil really wanted to pull up there.
Still going, still going.
Oh, no.
Don't think it's in.
Yeah, he wanted that 4 shot.
3.
3, yep.
All right, so Skip's saying to put it right at the back, and he wants a ditch to the ditch. Obviously, with the other rinks already finishing, folks, you're going to see a few people walking in front of the camera as they're making their way to the next rink.
Last 10 viewers.
Bowlers currently in front, 14 to 11. And they're one up on the mat, on the head.
Gonna go in the ditch, I dare say. Yep.
Yeah.
That doesn't help the equation.
The 3 for the draw, 4 for the win. Makes it a bit hard when you've only got the 6 bowls available.
That's it.
Drawing another shot.
That's it. Holding 2 now.
While everyone walks in front of the camera, folks, we'll keep you with this particular shot. It is the last end. We do have 96 bowlers here at the club, and of course half of them have to switch ranks. Switch greens, actually. Oh. And he just missed the trail there.
Yep. Yeah, Roger just drawing up to the ditch, shutting that shot down, just trickles in.
Just trickled in, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit wide by Peter. Follow the bowl down. Getting his steps up for the day. Yeah, Roger on the attack. Yep, lovely. Shuts that down. Shaking hands on the changeover.
Yeah. So Alan's holding 2 shots at the moment, folks. 4 bowls left to play in the whole for this round. Kneels on the mat and delivers.
Yeah, looking to be up and about.
Yeah. Needs a bit of redemption.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it does tend to cut a bit on this screen.
Yep. Yeah, it's cutting away.
Alan probably looking to consolidate.
That he is. He's on the right line. It certainly will come down. It'll come down just under Roger's bowl and swoop right around. Yeah, lovely shot.
Covered the back perfectly.
Yes, that is it.
I'll just show you it, folks. That's his bowl right at the back there, near the number 8. He's covered the run and shot. He's got the 2 shots on the head. A couple of options available.
Hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah, good try.
Good try. Still 2 down.
That's it.
Alan going for the extra run, put the margin up. And there it comes.
Alan Newman finishes off. Certainly playing for the camera then.
Yeah. Another 3 shots for the arm bowlers.
That's it.
Yeah. That brings the score up to 19 to 8. 19 to 11, folks.
That's it. That's it.
All right. All to Al Newman and his team. Congratulations.
Well done.
Now we'll be back in about 15 minutes, folks.
That's it.
For the final round of today's arms bowlers versus palms bowlers here at Mooloolaba Bowls Club. So we'll see you in about 15 minutes, folks. Okay, sit back, grab yourself a cuppa or a cold one, and join us in about 15. Thanks a lot, folks.